and welcome to a special edition unboxing. And today we have a haul of Ring of Honor DVDs that I got from their Family First sale. This was their 50% off. This is 35% off DVDs, but because I'm an ROH club member, I got it for 50% off. So I got a half off. All these DVDs are half off, and then now this sale is not ongoing, but they will have a similar sale going on this weekend during Black Friday. I think Friday through Sunday, I think. I'm not sure. You have to go to their website for it. These are actually 35 in this one, and a separate one they got coming separately. I did open, and this was actually supposed to be on Monday. Now what happened is, and this is not Ring of Honor's fault. This is not my fault. This is the fault of the UPS guys, who really screwed up this time, because they delivered it to the wrong house. So instead of delivered to my house, it was delivered to the next door neighbor, who thankfully brought it over today. So I'm not gonna go over the whole match, because again, there's 36 DVDs here, so we'll be here for like hours. We'll go briefly over some of the stuff. First, we have, again, this is the one that came separate. War of the Worlds UK London. It took place August 18th, 2017. Now, all these TVs are from 2000, mostly from 2007, 2017, 2016. But there were some from 2014, 2015, 2013. So, it's the cover. There's the back. Features a 10-man tag with the Bullet Club versus Los Ingobernables de Japan, Mystico and Delirious and Justin Liger versus Dalton Castle and the Boys. A four-corner survival match featuring Bully Ray, Jay Lethal, and Silas Young. The Addiction versus Ultimo Guerrero and Ray Veronica. I can't say his name. And more. Yeah, that's one great to watch. Next we have Road to the Final Battle. This is from 2016, featuring Adam Cole versus Silas Young. This was it's actually from Florida. I would say more fitting from Milwaukee, but Silas is from there. Buzzing. Actually, see the matchless thing. It does come off. It looks like you can see it, and try to spite the shine and the gloss and the reflections. There's that one. Next one we have Road to Final Battle from October 21st, 2016. It's also from Florida, featuring Jay Briscoe, Christopher Daniels, Colt Cabana versus Alex Shelley, Jay Lethal, and Silas Young. Proving ground match with Adam Cole versus Bull James. It was actually NXT. And and it features a wild card main event, which, like I said, the guys, that's why it was so weirdly mixed up. It's a front. Back to the match listing. Pause it. I want to read the whole thing. Too much to continue to pause it right where you want it. Next, we have Survival of the Fittest 2016. The start of the 4th of November of last year. Featuring Christopher Daniels versus Kyle O'Reilly. Mysterioso Jr. versus Soho versus Leo Rush versus Hangman Page. Right side is Chris Sabin and Dalton Castle. Of course, the finals of night 2. He just had the 2017 one this past weekend. Trying to give it not much glare on the text. I have a screen it there so I can see. Next we have Best in the World for Friday, June 23rd, 2017, featuring Cody versus Christopher Daniels. There's a world title. Young Bucks versus War Machine. Kushida versus Marty Scurll. Bully Ray and the Briscoes versus Dalton Castle and the Boys for the 6-man tag team titles. Tristan Story versus the Rebellion for the Losers Band 8-man tag match. I don't even know it's in the Rebellion. Kingdom versus CML. Team CML. So. I already know when's this, but it's not really much of a surprise if you know. He's champion now, so. There's so much. It's the way the DVD is. It's just the plastic. You take the plastic off, it's still there. Reflection glare. I don't like intruding too much on me. What's up doing on this side? Next we have ROH Congress Tour from Saturday, April 23rd from San Antonio, Texas. Featuring a main event of San Antonio Street Fight between BJ Whitmer and Adam Cole. A ROH World Championship Proving Ground Instant Award match featuring ACH, Roderick Strong, Moose, Kyle O'Reilly, Jay Briscoe, and Jay Lethal. And more. Proving Ground sort of like instant award. If you win the match, you automatically get a title match. That night. So a way it's like give guys, a shot. Next we have Supercard of Honor 11. I've seen several Supercard of Honor. This is a cool thing. We have from April 1st, 2017, Lakeland, Florida. From when they host those shows from when where the about where the excuse me. From where the WrestleMania weekend. So we have Marty Scurll versus Adam Cole, Briscoes and Bully Ray versus the Bullet Club, Cody versus Jay Lethal in a bull rope match, the Hardys versus Young Bucks in a Line of Warfare match, and more. And Bucks, Hardy's Black War is supposed to be really good too. So It's a bunch of bonuses. 2 discs. That's how long the show was. It still had enough room for bonus features on it. There we go. Next we have this is the other one from 2014, but this is one I wanted to pick up for March 22nd, 2014, from Flying High, featuring AJ Styles versus Chris Hero, the Briscoes versus Adam Cole and Mike Bankay, Mike Kanellis, and more. Also includes Kevin Steen versus Bobby Fish, aka Kevin Owens, Mike Gallagher versus Cedric Alexander. There's Alex in WWE also. So yeah, Flying High. Not sure what it's the title. It was all, yeah, that cover is so blue. It's a very blue cover. Next we have Road to the Best in the World from 2016, June 11th. From Hopkins, Minnesota, featuring Jay Lethal and Roderick Strong. It's the Briscoes versus Red Dragon in these are all Tag Wars 2016 qualifying matches. That's all part of it. And All Night Express versus Young Bucks versus Pungy Vice and another one. Looks like a cool show. Yeah. Next we have Congress Store from March 13th, 2015, featuring Red Dragon versus Jay Briscoe and Jay Lethal, Samoa Joe versus ACH, Michael Elgin versus Josh Alexander, Pungy Vice versus Decade, RX Strong versus Ari Daivari, which is now both of them WWE. There. We have another Congress Store. This one is from 2016, March 12th, 2016, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania Arena. Jay Lethal versus Matt Sydal, Dixon versus the Motor Machine Guns versus the Young Bucks, Red Dragon versus Adam Cole and Roderick Strong, Kushida versus ACH. Yeah, I have to move those out of the way soon. Next we have Road to Best in the World from June 12th, 2016, featuring Jay Lethal and Colt Cabana versus the Young Bucks, the Tag Wars 2016 finale, ROH title, not title match, excuse me, TV title, Bobby Fish versus Rocky Romero. This was after Chris the Bullet Club attacked Lethal and Cabana at one of the pay-per-views during the ROH title match. these. Deciding gonna. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Actually, I've rode the best in the world from June 5th, 2016, Columbus, Ohio. Dave Briscoe versus Roderick Strong, and they've had some crazy matches before, including some bloodbaths. Dixon versus War Machine, no DQ for the tag titles. And Page versus Jay Lethal. This is war against the Bullet Club after stuff they've done. It's Bullet Club. I'll pause it right there if you want to pause it. Next we have ROH The Experience from February 12th, 2017, Columbus, Ohio. The Kingdom versus Cheeseburger, Jay Briscoe, and Chris Sabin for 6-man tag titles. Tag titles, Young Bucks versus War Machine, 2-3 Falls TV title, Mark Skull versus Leo Rush, and more. I guess this was like some kind of like, I don't know, I don't know why the name is like that name, and this was like it's, I forget what this, I don't know what the show was, but next we have Best in the World 2016 from June 24th, 2016, Concord, North Carolina, featuring the rematch between Jay Lethal and Jay Briscoe. Jay Lethal had lost the title. Jay Lethal had beaten Jay Briscoe for the title the year before. 1 year later, finally the rematch between the two, 1-on-1. Bobby Fischer for Dalton Castle for TV title. Unsanctioned street fight without honor. Unsanctioned fight without honor. Between BJ Whitmer and Steve Corino. The Addiction versus Motor City Machine Guns, and more. This is interesting because this was a show I actually had bought and I forgot I did. So I got like the second half of the show, but didn't get much the first. Oops. Next we have Winter Warriors from January 15, 2016, Indianapolis, Indiana. Young Bucks and the All Night Express versus the Briscoes and War Machine. Adam Cole versus Alex Shelley. Roderick Strong versus Curry Man. And more. This was a thing they started doing in 2015, I think, or the shows during January and February really called the Winter Warriors tour. Next we have Aftershock Tour, July 11, 2015 from Hopkins, Minnesota, featuring AJ Styles versus Roderick Strong versus Kyle O'Reilly, Jay Briscoe and ODB versus Jay Lethal and Truth Martini, Adam Cole versus Bud Fish, and more. That's one hell of a main event, because all three guys are now WWE. One's the WWE champion. I did this main event at the NXT TakeOver this past weekend. Last weekend. Next we have Adam Cole, baby. This is a compilation DVD of pretty much of parts of his first and towards the tail end of his first title reign, and then up through his second one. Also includes matches from TV, which again, if you don't have television, is always a nice thing. One of his last matches on ROH versus Marty Scurll, a street fight. Chris versus Justin Liger, Roderick Strong, Chris Hero, Jay Briscoe, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, joined the Bullet Club. Tanahashi, Lethal Naito, Cody versus The Addiction. So let me get this. And I don't want to be spending it so long here. Aftershock Tour from July 17, 2015. Using the first biggest wildcard main event featuring Jay Lethal, Austin Aries, and Moose versus Jay Briscoe, Dalton Castle, and Kyle O'Reilly. And number one contenders tournament for the TV title. Number one contenders for TV title tournament. Young Bucks versus Roppongi Vice, and more. Austin Aries made like a short return to ROH. This is when he was brought up to WWE, and then he left the WWE. That's another story for a different day. Next we have War of the Worlds UK Edinburgh from August 20th, 2017. Featuring Addiction versus Cody and Marty Scola. 6-man tag titles versus Dalton Castle and the Boys versus the Bullet Club. There's a Dalton Castle got a concussion. Bullet Ray versus Evil. And lots more. So we have Gateway to the Gold from Sunday, June 4th, 2017 from Gateway Center, Collinsville, Illinois. Christopher Daniels versus the Gateway to the Gold Gauntlet winner. Young Bucks versus the Kingdom. Motor Machine Guns versus the Bullet Club. Cody and Hangman Page. And more. Next we have World of Wars UK Liverpool featuring Cody Rhodes versus Sonata for the ROH World title. August 19, 2017. Also Young Bucks versus The Addiction. For Cornell Survival match featuring Kushida, Dalton Castle, Takahashi, and Marty Skull for the TV title. Los Ingobernables de Japan versus the Briscoes and Billy Ray. And lots more. Okay, but Dell being cut off, I just skip it. The match list being cut off. So. Okay, pause, give a chance to read it if you want to. We're the Best in the World from Saturday, June 4th, 2016, in Indianapolis, Indiana. Featuring the Bullet Club with versus the Machine Guns, Jay Lethal versus Mark Briscoe, Jay Briscoe versus Moose. And more. Species, yeah, the roaches on it. Don't castle. There. Next we have ROH Reloaded Tour, September 16th, 2016. Bullet Club versus Colt Cabana, Dalton Castle, and Jay Lethal. Christopher Daniels versus Jay White. And more. Because I have Road to Pal Bell. Brown paper out. That way. From June 3rd, 2016. Oh, the best in the world. Is it? Yeah. Jay Briscoe and War Machine versus Jay Lethal and The Addiction. M. Cole versus Kabatachi. And more. Chris Sabin versus Adam Page in a grudge match. Page had when he was, when he was revealed he was joining the Bullet Club, he tried to hang Chris Sabin. That's where he got the name Hangman Page from. Is when he tried to hang Chris Sabin. That's why it's a grudge match. Next we have All-Star Extravaganza 7 from September 18, 2015 from San Antonio, Texas. Jay Lethal versus Kyle O'Reilly. The Styles versus Ron Strong versus Michael Lunga versus Adam Cole. The Addiction versus The Kingdom versus the Young Bucks. AJ versus Matt Sydal. Moose versus Cedric Alexander, no DQ match. And lots more. I'm not getting shot. I went on there. Next we have Death Before Dishonor, September 22nd, 2017 in Las Vegas, featuring Cody versus Minoru Suzuki, Young Bucks versus the Machine Guns, Kushida versus Kenny King, Mark Scola versus Chucky T, Jay Lethal versus Silence Young, Last Man Standing, Jay White versus Punishment Martinez in a Las Vegas street fight, Young Bucks and Nia Page versus the winners of the number one contenders match for 6-man tag titles, and more. There we go. That's one of those ones that aren't that so long that you can't put that there. The match listing. Next we have War of the Worlds, New York City from May 12th, 2017. Featuring Christopher Daniels versus Jay Lethal versus Cody, Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Adam Cole, Young Bucks versus Naito and Bushi, Mark Skull versus Matt Sydal, Briscoes and Bully Ray versus Hiroki Gato, and Roppongi Vice, Jay White versus Will Ospreay, and more. We have War of the World Dearborn from May 10th, 2017 from Michigan, featuring Chaos of Roppongi Vice, Gato, and Ospreay versus the Bullet Club of Cody, Page, and the Young Bucks. Christopher Daniels versus Matt Taven, and more. So. It got windy. The wind picked up a little bit outside. Icky. So we have Reloaded tour from September 24th, 2016, Duluth, Georgia, featuring the Ring Master Challenge for Colt Cabana versus Jay Lethal, Don Castle versus Jushin Liger, Rules, Machine Guns, and Jay White versus The Addiction and Kamitachi, Caprice Coleman versus Delirious, Styles Young versus Stevie Richards, and more. Continuation of that little back and forth between that. It's the Ring Master Challenge is sort of like a 2 or 3 falls match, but like different stipulations. And like the third fall is like an Iron Man match. It's weird. It's weird to explain. Not the rules in front of me. Next we have World of World Toronto from May 7th, 2017. Featuring Tanahashi and the Addiction versus Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, Kushida versus Jay Lethal, the Briscoes versus Evil Sonata versus Styles Young and Brirsey Bruiser. Yeah. The adult guests and the boys versus Roppongi Vice and Ghetto, Shane Taylor versus Gato. I'm glad I was. I have to. The problem, I have to try to catch up using these type of sales, but the last time we did for the last one, last unboxing like this, we did our sale. It was the last one I bought. I think I mentioned for this was like the end of 2015. Next, we have Reloaded tour for September 26, 2015, from Lockport, New York, featuring Adam Cole versus Moose versus ATH versus Michael Elgin. Proving ground for our World title shot. Jay Lethal versus Stevie Richards. Stevie had confronted Jay a show with a title shot, and Strong versus Watanabe. See, the thing is I used to go to a lot of shows, me and my dad, but unfortunately, they stopped doing shows here in New Jersey, so it became really hard to go to shows. The closest was New York, and if you've ever been to New York, you know how that is. And the person against New York, it's just, you guys don't. You ever tried driving around New York, you know what I mean. Next, we have Conquest Tour from April 30th, 2016, from Rhode Island, featuring the Briscoes versus Red Dragon versus the Mosi Machine Guns, ACH versus Kamitachi, Delirious versus Styles Young, the local underdog championship challenge for Jay Lethal versus Vinny Mariscilla, who's now who's a part of Kingdom, I think. Yeah. one hell of a main event. That sells the show by itself. Next, this one. Next, we have the earliest one of the one that this features a new dawn from Hopkins, Minnesota, September 28th, 2013. Feature Adam Cole versus the Honor Rumble winner. Ed Taven versus Rod Strong versus David Richards. Jimmy Jacobs versus Kevin Steen. Airways versus Mike Bennett, Mike Kanellis, Marie Kanellis. Michael and Jay Lethal versus the Adrenaline Rush. Pretty good team. Today Thomas actually left wrestling to go like in the like fighting or something like that. I don't know. I forget what it was. It's so sad. Pretty good talent. We have Masters of the Craft from April 29th, 2017. It's from Hopkins, Minnesota. Featuring Mark Sculler versus Ken Anderson. Yeah, that Ken Anderson. Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Anderson from TNA and WWE. Dalton Castle and the Addiction versus the Bullet Club. Bully Ray versus Silas Young. No DQ match. Jay Lethal versus Brizy Bruiser. I'm Cole versus Matt Taven. Briscoes versus Mostly Machine Guns. War Machine versus Rebellion. Or I hadn't even seen this one with. It was a 2017 show. I was trying to finish. Make sure I had all the 2017 one. I didn't even see this one. Ken Anderson. I didn't even know he was in RHL. I think this is the only show he did, probably. And do some Kennedy. Next we have the final one we have is ROH Unauthorized from April 28, 2017, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, featuring the Young Bucks versus the Addiction for tag titles. Jay Lethal versus Silas Young, Mark Sculler versus Delirious, Bully Ray and the Briscoes versus Dalton Castle and the War Machine. Adam Cole versus Jay White, Shane Taylor, Prince Martinez, Brizy Bruiser Cheeseburger in the Four Corners Survival Match. Fatal 4, excuse me. Why do they call it Fatal 4? I don't know. It's called Four Corners Survival Match. This is the same thing. Mostly Machine Guns versus the Kingdom, Wolfire versus Jared Jackson, and bonus with post-show live recap. But yeah. And some of Michelle probably was skipped on if I wasn't trying to get all 2017. So I had all 2017 taken care of. Yeah. Again, this is a good deal. I mean, I saved $200. And like I said, this deal is not going on, but there is go to the ROH website, Ring of Honor website. There is the Black Friday one going on this weekend. That is similar. But yeah, it's 36 DVDs for like 200, like somewhere around $200, and they do. And if you get like, you spend like $100, you do get the free shipping. So you're free shipping, so that's good too. Which, considering how heavy this box is, this box would have cost at least $30-$40 probably shipped by itself. But this was free shipping too. That was another thing. Ended up getting a free shipping, yeah. But that is gonna be it for this video. We have more. If you're new to this YouTube channel, Twitch channel, wherever you're watching on, we have lots more unboxing videos coming up, more Let's Plays. When it comes to the box, we got Hardpack DVD still shipped. Little Anime, still waiting for that to ship. Little Wear T-shirt and underwear, waiting for those to ship. With the Unite team, both the Sonic. Loot Crate, still waiting for that to ship. Geek Gear shipped, still waiting for that to come. Well, Gears of Good, still waiting for that to ship. The Adult Swim box, still waiting for that to ship. Pop-Up Mystery, that should be shipping this week or next week. We'll see. So yeah, when it comes to Let's Plays, we're going to be continuing Lego Marvel Super 2 this weekend. Super Mario Odyssey next month. Star Wars Knights of the Republic. So yeah. Also follow me on social media for all kinds of other stuff, thoughts, other things going on. So yeah. So until next time, have a good one, everyone. Peace!